Looks like we are live.
Hey.
All right. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Graham Crackin Hoe Down. I'm Hannah Pepper Cunningham.
And I'm Robert John. 2 words, 1 name. Very Southern, very sexy.
Indeed. And tonight we are going to get down
To take Graham down.
That's right, Robert John. So before we get too specific about just how Graham is about to get took down, we're going to let our first act do all the talking.
Yes, thank you. This is Aaron and Jessica with their Graham Crackin rendition of Before He Cheats. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, he's probably bootlicking that fly Donald Trump, and they're probably getting rich. Right now, he's probably buying him some pricey real estate while we all get sick. Right now, he's backing corporations without conscience, showing them how to kill the average Joe. We're gonna dig our key into the side of his 17-year corrupted ride. Carve Jamie's name into his Senate seat. Take a Louisville slugger to the far right. Slash a hole in all his lies. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. Right now, he's probably cutting people's benefits over his dead body. Right now, he's probably saying call us, all the while thinking that he's high and mighty. Right now, he's probably counting up $3 billion worth of the values he sold. When we go vote, we're gonna dig our key into the side of his 17-year corrupted ride. Pound Jamie's name into his Senate seat. Take a Louisville slugger to the far right. Slash a hole in all his lies. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. We're gonna save a little trouble for the next world. 'Cause the next time that he cheats, oh, it won't be honest. Oh, not SC. Gonna dig our key into the side of his 17-year corrupted ride. Carve Jamie's name into his Senate seat. Take a Louisville slugger to the far right. Slash a hole in all his lies. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. Oh, maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. Oh, before he cheats.
All right. That is the truth. Next time he cheats, it will not be on South Carolina. Thank you again, Aaron and Jessica. And thanks to you all watching for being here tonight in support of Song Power's campaign to crack Graham. If you like, you could take a minute in the chat, tell us where you're calling in from and just why it's so important to you that we get Graham out of office. Now, Robert John, before we get too far into our excellent programming, maybe you could answer this question for folks watching from home.
Sure.
What is Song Power?
Word. Song Power is the new political and advocacy arm of Southerners on New Ground. Sound Power equips justice-loving Southerners with another toolkit to bring about liberation in our lifetime. Sound Power allows us to push our policy demands further, also allows us to expand our base and contend directly for power across the South by freeing us up to call out our enemies by name and lifting up our allies. And in 2020, we escalated those fights in our hashtag #InMoneyBell, as well as hashtag #MEltIce. And we came into Georgia and South Carolina to build political power. And specifically in South Carolina, we came here to run a campaign to do what? Crack Graham. So that's Sound Power.
That is right. Calling out our enemies by name and cracking Graham. And what exactly are we going to do when we crack Graham? What does that mean, like, specifically?
So basically, crack Graham means you've been dismissed. Lindsey Graham is a relic of the old Confederacy. He stands for rapist apologists. He stands for homophobia. He stands for racism. He believes the monuments are more important than the people in South Carolina who are dealing with a pandemic and economic woes. So Lindsey Graham is done. And what we want is a new South, a progressive South, a South that loves and is pro-all. And Lindsey Graham is a barrier to those truths. So we're going to crack Graham means we're going to get dismissed, flip him out, and bring somebody new in.
Exactly. Crack Graham and create our own liberation. We sure are. And our next performer is Chloe Smith from Rising Appalachia. And I think she's got some ideas about how we can build this South that you're talking about, Robert John, and some of the steps that we need to take to get free.
Cool.
What's up, South Carolina? How y'all doing? I'm Chloe from Rising Appalachia, and I'm gonna sing you a song that I wrote a few years back. I'm from Georgia, and I love the South, and I have always loved the South, and I still live in the South, and it's such a beautiful region. And this song came to me when some of the protests were happening in Charlottesville, Virginia, and I just wanted so much to see the South representing more than what it was representing in the news. And I know so much of the wealth and the beauty and the culture and the good parts of this region, and I think we are all working together to make sure that those parts are uplifted and upheld in the years to come. So thank you all for doing your work in that. And this is a song called Speak Out. Who are you? What have you become? What have you done to this beautiful kingdom? I don't want your guns, I don't want your poisons, I don't want your weapons and tools and mass distractions. I don't want your red flags, don't want your baggage, I don't want your hate speech, your supremacy. Where are your wilds? Where is your rough edge? Don't tell me you've traded it for comfort and privilege. I don't want your fast foods, I don't need to buy shit. I don't want your miles and miles of advertisements. I don't want them, no, no, no. So step up, speak out, show up, be loud. 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 Be loud. Peace of mind or a piece of the pie. 9 to 5 living in a plastic empire. Where is the house for the wounded and homeless? Can't sleep on the streets, can't afford to own this. Everything is I, me, my. busy working for the dollar while the well runs dry. Minimum wages, maximum security, simple pleasure traded for business and authority. Whoa. So step up, speak out, show up, be loud. 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 Step up, speak out, step up, speak out, show up, speak out, show up, step up, speak out, show up, show up, show up, show up, show up, show up. Keep on keeping on, y'all.
Wow.
Show up,
Yes.
show up,
Yeah.
show
Word.
up.
Word.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Chloe. Y'all can check out Rising Appalachia on Instagram at Rising Appalachia, at risingappalachia.com, and as Rising Appalachia on Bandcamp or Spotify. They've got a great new album out called Loamlands. That song was such a clear call to action. Robert John, what are some ways that folks can start taking action today to crack Graham the heck out of office?
Yo, there's a number of things folks can do. So we have phone banking that happens 3 times a week in the afternoons, and this is a way for folks who can come through, volunteer some time to call South Carolinians and encourage them to vote. We also have text banking that's starting up. We also have canvassing that happens, kind of micro-targeting, where you canvass your own neighborhood, your own communities, your own families. Are many ways that we're doing it, but the fundamental piece is that voters and people in South Carolina and those outside of the state that have folks here educate folks and say you have to vote against Lindsey Graham. He's detrimental to our liberation. He is detrimental to just a well-being of life that isn't corporate. So we just need to get him out. So many of those tactics that I mentioned, but straight up, getting a voting plan, getting out to vote, encouraging your family, helping friends. You know, we need folks to support the community, and we got to figure it out for ourselves, because Lindsey Graham isn't here for us. He's here for him, and we got to change that game.
We absolutely do have to change that, Robert John. Thank you for spelling out all those ways. I know there's a lot of times and folks are like, how can I get involved? And sometimes the answer is not clear. Right now, the answer is crystal clear. And Robert John, thanks for spelling those out. I know I have been phone banking a bit with Song Power. I'm definitely going to do more of that and join the text banking and move some money towards y'all as well, which we're going to talk about a little later on. So for folks watching, please do drop in the live stream chat what you're going to do to get Graham out and to shift power this November. While you're doing that, we're going to keep the good tunes coming with our next performer, Leila McCalla, who has got some words for the blues that are ailing all of us.
Hey everybody, this is Leila McCalla, and I am here on behalf of Song Power, which is sort of exploring the power of songs to create some social change. That's my dog Gaucho being really annoying. I fully believe that we can take Lindsey Graham out of the Senate this year. I think this is not the time to be complacent, and I think actually complacency is kind of what has gotten us to where we are right now. Those might be some strong, harsh words, but I think we need to hear some strong, harsh words and feel some, you know, we've all felt the harshness of this year, and we have to acknowledge that it could get worse if we don't actually mobilize ourselves and our communities and talk to people and convince them that Lindsey Graham is not in favor of working people, that his policies have continually supported corporations and this capitalist idea that, that we can have endless profit and endless growth, no matter who is sinking to the bottom. So I want to sing you a song. Speaking of the power of songs, I think this song really applies to the moment that we're in. This is a song that is the title track of my last record. This one's called The Capitalist Blues. They are telling me how I'm gonna make my little mark in this cold, cold world. It can be such a cold, cold world. You keep telling me to go a little higher, try to take a different view, but you can see I'm not inspired. I've got the capitalist blues, and if I give everything, I won't have much more to lose. It's not fair, it's not right. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. It's not right. I wasn't born to just endure all this strife, trying to make my way in this cold, cold world. It can be such a cold, cold world, but we can get Lindsey Graham out of office.
Yes.
So good, so beautiful, so on point. Y'all can follow Leila at Leila Cello on Instagram or Leila McCalla on Spotify. You can also pre-order her new album, Varicolored Songs, a tribute to Langston Hughes, out October 16th from Smithsonian Folkways Records. Whew, the capitalist blues indeed. Robert John, I am over these capitalist blues.
Yes.
But you know what makes, go on.
Yeah, me too.
What else are you over, Robert John?
You know what I'm over? I'm over the disrespect that Lindsey Graham and this administration shows to South Carolinians. In the midst of this economic woes and pandemic, $600 for a CARES Act for families to get per week, which equates to $15 for 40-hour job. And he said not over his dead body, that he's more concerned about Boeing and corporate lobbyists than he is about South Carolinians fighting tooth and nail to try to dismantle Obamacare. Some of the only ways that a lot of folks in rural communities have access to healthcare. So, I mean, long of it short, Lindsey Graham ain't shit, and I'm over Lindsey Graham.
Lindsey Graham.
Yes, crack Graham. And so that's what I'm over.
I am right with you, Robert John. This shit makes my blood boil. And we are gonna, Robert John.
Yes.
I'm getting a message that we have a report coming in from the field.
Really? From who?
Looks like it's from Jade Brooks, the organizing lead with Song Power.
Fire.
Yes.
All right.
Guess we're gonna cut to Jade then.
Sounds dope.
Hey, Jade.
Well, hey, comrades.
How's that field?
How are you tonight? You know, I got a little video surprise for you, but this country hoedown so far is going amazing. We got a lot of people attending, and in South Carolina, we need a little bit more row boost because we know we're on the right side of justice.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, y'all, I was gonna do a little bit of a LARP, our favorite thing, a live action role play about how to register to vote. Because at first I thought, like many of us, the voter registration deadline is, you know, like far in the future. I think in South Carolina, for example, it's October 2nd in person. And then I think the 5th, October 5th, is like the absolute last day online, etc. And I thought, dang, that's like autumn time where Snickers are, you know, like little tiny Snickers when you trick and treat, or maybe backpacks, the leaves are turning. Guess what? That's next motherfucking week is October 2nd. You know what I'm saying? So I myself would like to put out a shout out for everybody who's watching or who has a friend who might be watching to go ahead and update and check your voter registration. In one easy way to do that, we like this website called vote.org. The reason we like it is because there may be people watching who are calling from Alabama, New York City, Greenville in the upstate South Carolina, the low country, who knows? And so we think there's a roundup at vote.org that might help you. It seems like it would be fake because how could they get that URL, vote.org? But no, right. It's a real website. And I would love to encourage everybody to go check out your voter registration page.
Thank you, Jade. I'm definitely going to do that. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get myself a little tiny Snickers bar and say, good job checking your registration. Happy Halloween.
I think that's great, HPC. Y'all are doing great. We could use all the help with that we can get here in South Carolina, so I can't wait to hear the next song.
Yes, indeed, indeed. All right, Robert John, I'm going to pass it to you to introduce Ken Gregory is up next.
Awesome, yeah, and Jay, comrade, homie, compa, ride or die queen, like all the time. Mad all love to you. Yeah, ooh, so real dope. For real. All right, fam. So our next performer actually wrote this song almost 4 decades ago, it turns out. But I'm going to let him tell you that story. And so give it up for Ken Gregory.
Hi, my name's Ken Gregory, and this is a song I wrote 47 years ago, amazingly enough, when I was playing at the Ramada Inn at Delk Road in Marietta, Georgia. That night on the news, just before coming to work, there was an incident where a policeman shot and killed someone and then placed a knife in the hand of the guy to make it look like it was self-defense. Unfortunately, that was 47 years ago. Nothing has changed. Things are still the same and actually have gotten worse. Here's the song I wrote about it called This Just Ain't the Way It Used to Be. As I drove home from work one day, pulled up at the light in my old neighborhood, and I sat there just thinking of the years that I spent learning bad from good. I turned on the radio. Once again, the news just made me sick. I shook my head and turned it off, wondered how we ever came to this. Politicians, pedophiles, lie and cheat and steal their way to power. $40 million later,
they're acquitted in the final hour. Now, I don't claim to be the judge, but it's plain to see the pieces just don't fit. Lawyers peddle innocence, and justice is exchanged for dollar bills. I'm just a country boy, and I can't believe my ears. This can't be the land that I grew up in. The government robs us blind while criminals go free. This just ain't the way it used to be. We can't let them take the best from you and me. The senator's wife redecorates the house. She makes sure that your taxes are spent wisely. A trigger-happy policeman puts a knife in the hand of the man he's killed. Graham turns his back on working folks. All he cares about is corporate greed. Your time is up now, Lindsey. You are not the one we need. And no, we're not the only ones. Everywhere the voice of freedom's crying. In the name of God and holy war, we sit and watch the scores of children dying. Together we might change the world, but I think that we better start right here. If we can't clean up our own homes, then we're the ones we really have to fear. Now I'm just a country boy, I can't believe my ears. This can't be the land that I grew up in. The government robs us blind while criminals go free. This just ain't the way it used to be. We can't let them.
Hey.
I think we missed the end of that, but I think I know what Ken Gregory was going to say, which is don't let Graham take the best from you and me. And you know what? That is absolutely right. I'm going to say, actually, don't let Graham take literally anything from me. Not even like this thumbtack, not even my sock.
And you know what? For me, Lindsey Graham can't take away queer joy, queer love, queer radicalness. Lindsey Graham can't take away our beloved community, our ability to stand up, our ability to fight. And Lindsey Graham, for sure, hell, is not going to take away our dignity or our democracy. So, Lindsey Graham, bye.
Say it, Robert John.
Yes.
100%. Glad we are all clear on this. Y'all can follow Ken at www.dbmusicx.com. Now, like we said, Graham can't take anything from us, but I would love to give some labor and or money and or publicity to Song Power.
Word. Well, you are in luck, my friend, because we have our resource organizer, Brittany, to drop some of that coin science and let us know how we can get down.
Hey, Brittany. So good to see you here at the Hoe Down.
Hey.
All right. More hoes, more hoes.
More hoes.
Getting down.
Yeah.
Whole
Yes.
festivities. Thank you. Hello, hoes, freaks, queers, dykes, all the misfits out there. Thank y'all for popping on tonight. Just as Hannah Pepper was saying, I'm popping on here to invite you to get down with us in all the ways that we've already talked about, hitting the doors, hitting the streets, and also hitting your purse. Because honestly, all our fucking bomb ass billboards, all of our door knockers, our palm cards that we got our campuses out here doing, that costs money. And I'm not excited about money as much as I'm excited about doing this fucking work. And so if we need that to be able to pay our organizers the money that they deserve to be paid, our canvassers need to be paid, our folks need to be paid to do this and invest their time in this work. This is one way how you can get down. So I'm here to invite you to do that. And actually, I'm here to invite you to do that right now. So our buddy Jay that we saw earlier is going to drop the link to Song Power Pack. And tonight our fundraising goal is $1,000.
What was
All
that,
right.
Brittany? How much?
$1,000.
All right. Get those stacks. Get those stacks.
We're gonna do it.
Hell
I think we can absolutely do it. Like,
Hell yeah.
in my mind. So I will be definitely popping in and checking in on the chat. Get your dollars out. We post the link. Once we post that bit.ly link, once we post the SoundCloud link, share with your friends, share with your people. There's always more and more ways to like get involved. If you donate right now, please hit us with a repost. Send me an email. Tell me who I need to send it to. So yeah, that's it for me, y'all.
Yeah, from what I understand, we're living in like a live online culture. So you could even post like what you're saying, Brittany, about the repost. Like folks could post to their TikTok or their Instagram or whatever stuff right now and get, looks like we got the little thing running blue, and get folks to give. So in whatever way you're building to our 1K goal tonight. And just to recap, Brittany, when can people give?
They can give right now. They can
right
give tonight.
now.
They can give tomorrow. We are hustling up into this election, y'all. We need all hands on deck. We need all the support we can get. So please, anything that you have, any time that you have to give, resources that you have to give, please help us out and join in with us.
Yeah, and small dollar donations are just as important as big dollar donations. Whatever you can do, whatever you can throw down, by all means. We appreciate the love offering. We appreciate it. And like Brittany said, this helps to sustain the work and to provide, hopefully, living wages for people who are doing this work, right? Absolutely. So we want to be able to be present for our folk and be ready for them, but also be able to support them as well.
Absolutely. That's such an important point, Robert John, because we're not just waiting for the change and making the change for the future. We're creating the change right now in how we work. And that includes, in addition to all the things that Brittany mentioned, the billboards, the material, et cetera, the ads, that includes paying people a living wage. So thank you both for lifting that up. Amazing. And yeah, for all of y'all who are tuning in, like, we love if you're giving, if you're forwarding, whatever you're doing to help us reach our how much dollar goal?
$1,000.
Yeah. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Let us know what you're doing. All right. Thank you so much, Brittany.
In the chat. I'll be checking for y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Oh yeah. Brittany's going to keep us later. We'll get an update on how much we raised.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
All right. So while y'all get those coins in order and get the money flowing, we are going to serenade you with just such beautiful music coming up next. So really, we know these are rough times. Really take the time to like let some of this music give you a little healing. Next, we have Narissa Bond.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Narissa Bond, and I've got a song for you, and it is dedicated to all of those people living in this country who are marginalized. And the song is called I Live Here Too. I am black, the color of the night, in a beautiful evening sky, where the stars sparkle like diamonds, high above high. In chains of despair I came here from a home in Africa. I toiled the fields till I was free, still I rose above. I live here too. I live here too. I live here too. Sunrise and the color of earth's clay was native to this land long before the white man came. They took away my land and they forced me to move on. I never did surrender, body and spirit still live on. I live here too. I live here too. I live here too. the gray of the rain. My colors shine beautiful, proud against my pain. As I watch the signs of hatred and I live in danger's way, I will not give up my quest for justice, dream of a better day. I live here too. I live here too. I live here too. I live here too. I am woman, the mother of the earth and the blue in the sky. I am mountains standing tall. I am rivers running wide. There are those that seek to break me. There are those who would do me harm. My power is too great, and I've weathered many storms. I live here too. I live here too. I live here too. I live here too. I am every woman and man, those who dare to choose. If anyone is not free, everyone will lose. I have worked so hard to come this far, got a long way to go. In this place we call America, I call home. And I live here too. I live here too. I live here too. I live here too. I live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. I live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. I live here too. I live here too. I live here too. I live here too.
Wow, Narissa, that was ethereal and grounding. So many blessings. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. That was beautiful.
So many blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Narissa. And y'all can follow Narissa at narissabondmusic.com and at, narissabond.com and on Instagram at narissabondmusic. Whew, I gotta say, Robert John, it is songs and music that are getting me through these times, and these are not easy times. So many blessings, so much gratitude to all the musicians who are sharing with us tonight. And next, we're gonna hear another song that when I listened to when I first got these uploads was just like such a balm to my heart. So we're gonna throw it over to Loamlands.
Awesome.
Hello, everyone. We're Loamlands, and thank you, Song, for all your amazing work you do. Empowering queers in the South and also showing the world that we exist and we're strong as hell. And yeah, Lindsey Graham, this is for you. Hope you like it.
This one goes out to Lindsey Graham. Sorry I missed you on Fox and Friends. But they told me what happened when you went in. Said you stood up for Trump and then you got dumped. Daddy doesn't love you no more. listen. Can't cast a net, no, without falling in. Sharper than a duck's tooth, but you're duller than a hen's. What happens when you don't win? Still have your old fox and friends. Still know where my freedom ends. She blew all your money, now we don't want you, honey, and TV doesn't love you no more. Oh, we blew all your money, now we don't want you, honey, Donna doesn't love you no more.
Wow.
Wow. You know what? Just like really feeling it, really feeling it. And I would encourage to any of you all watching at home as these songs just like really hitting us in the heart. Just take those graham crackers. Honestly, take any kind of cracker, wherever you have saltine, a wheat thin, a little cheese it, and just like let crack as these musicians just like sing our frickin' truths. Thank you so much, Loamlands.
That's awesome. Yo, HP, I'm getting a
Yeah.
message from the field on my Gaydar watch.
Oh
Oh.
gosh, we got to see
Yeah.
that. Well, before we take our message from the field, let's just
What?
remind the good people that they can follow Loamlands at
Yes.
Loamlands on Instagram and at www.loamlandsmusic.com. Well, what's
Word.
happening? What's
Yeah,
happening?
yeah.
on
I'm
your
getting
watch?
a report from the field. He's one of our
Love
dope
those.
organizers, Alan Luis, and he's
Hey.
from Western North Carolina, and he's gonna drop some science about these street teams.
I see what they have to say.
Word.
Hey y'all,
Hey, Alan.
I have my mead and my crackers ready for tonight. I'm really grateful y'all
Yes.
holding this space down and for everybody watching. I came on just to talk a little bit about how we are hitting the streets. And, you know, right now we got to be talking to people that we know and people that we don't know about what's going on, right? And so this is an invitation for everybody watching to join us in canvassing, going door to door and knocking on people's homes to make sure that they know that the election is coming up, that they can register to vote, and how important our voices, right? Our presence, our being. And so, yeah, canvassing is going door to door, having those conversations that we need to have with people that we don't know, and being outside with other people, making sure that we're keeping each other safe.
Word.
So we got to let people know. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, it's a challenge right now. You know, we're not in times where it's just easy to come out your house, and so we want to make sure we're reaching people in their homes, making sure that we're not leaving nobody out of this election, even though they try to do that all the time. So we want to let people know that what Lindsey Graham has done, who he is, that he's been taking power for over 17 years, that his racist comments, his love for money over people. We want to make sure people know who he is and that they need to make sure that Lindsey loses. And so we are canvassing together this weekend, everybody watching, this weekend and every week until Lindsey loses, until he has to go from his office and do the walk of shame.
Indeed. If y'all are able, you gotta join Alan there. One of the most amazing organizers I know, and you would just
Y'all are doing
have such an amazing time joining them. So, Alan, anything else you want to tell us about getting involved in this time?
Yes. So I'm also going to be sharing a link. I'm dropping it in the comments and in all over everything here. So if you're watching, please in the comments, let everybody know where you'll be canvassing from. Where are you going to be canvassing from this weekend or maybe next week or the week after to make sure that Lindsey loses and that we're talking to as many people as we can? So just let me know. Write down in the comments. And then after that, sign up at bit.ly/let's throw down so that I can count on you and that we can call on each other to put up, do some work.
Yes.
So this weekend, our Crack Graham team needs support. We need bodies. We need people in Charleston, South Carolina, in Columbia, South Carolina, and in Hartsville, South Carolina. So tomorrow and Sunday, a group of us will be going out, knocking on doors. And if you go into that link, you can sign up, share where you want to canvass from, or also join a team to make sure Lindsey loses. That's my favorite word.
Yes, yes, trust.
The last thing I want to share with everybody is for sure throw down with us, for sure donate today and to help us reach our goal. But I wanted to share everybody a project that I created so that we can have a imaginative scenario of what will happen to Lindsey Graham the day that he loses the election. So everybody enjoys it. Ouch. Ouch. Back up. We want freedom. Lindsey Graham, no, we don't need him. Back up. We want freedom. Lindsey Graham, no, we don't need him. Back up. We want freedom. Lindsey Graham, no, we don't need him. Crack Graham. Crack Graham.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. That shit was fire. He was a poop emoji. Oh,
love that, Alon. I laughed, I cried. I love seeing your art. I know people say the word transformative a lot. Maybe it started to lose its meaning, but it is such a transformative vision that Lindsey Graham composts into this new world that we're creating. So thank you so much. I also just want to lift up, Alon, your words around like thinking about these being the times in which we can call on each other.
yes.
And count on each other. So again, loving all the beauty in the chat. Take a moment in the chat to talk about what you're going to do to crack Graham. And remember that how you're going to help us get on our way to what's our goal again tonight, Robert John?
One stack, 1,000. Bring those coins.
$1,000.
Bring those coins.
Okay. This is kind of weird, Robert
up?
John. It's saying that our next performer is that we have a video from Lindsey Graham.
Huh?
That seems a little weird.
Are you sure it says Lindsey Graham?
Yeah. Or
I would think he would be at the bathhouse. It's Friday night. What?
well, Maybe he sent it earlier. You know, in the world we're building, everyone can go to whatever bathhouse they want, whenever they want. So he's welcome. But
This is
either way,
true.
we got this video.
I say let old boy tell us what he got to say.
All right. I mean, I'd love to. Guess he's got a response. Let's see.
I think so.
Hey y'all, Lindsey Graham here. Now I don't usually do this, but unprecedented times call for unprecedented actions, and I wanted to send a strong message, so I've dressed up like a brown genderqueer because I heard they're pretty cool. Just to be clear, I don't actually care about those folks, but I do like to exploit them. Now I am so disgusted with today's politics that I don't think there's anything else to do but sing. And I would like to share a song directly from my heart. Power is a beautiful thing, and it makes my red heart sing. Power means so much to me. White power, specifically. I fell in love with gaining lots of power. I go round, round, round and flip-flop by the hour, 'cause I yearn for lots of power, for lots of power. Raised in Central on Main Street, I come from simple means. Used to have integrity, now I get off on hypocrisy. I fell in love with gaining lots of power. I go round, round, round and flip-flop by the hour, 'cause I yearn for lots of power, for lots of power. I don't care if you're sick or if the death toll gets higher. If you can't come to work, then you should be fired. I don't care about your life, only dollars, only dollars. Now, I'm sorry to say, fellas, but I've got my eye on one man only. And even though I'm very heterosexual, Donald J. Trump has the voice of an angel. Hands just as soft. I could listen to that man talk all night long. He always says exactly what's on my mind. And that's why Trump is my best friend. Wish we could be way more than friends. But we can't, because we're men. Red hot Republican men. But Donnie, just think about how much fun we could have if I was in your cabinet. We could play golf, throw paper towels. I can see it now. Destroying lives just like the wildfires. We could burn, burn, burn down all the unions. We don't care about your lives. Only dollars, only dollars, only dollars, only dollars. Hey, Donnie. Hey, where you going? Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to call you that in public, but I thought you, me, and Kavanaugh could go get some tacos. What? You're already going without me? What, again? Come on, Donnie. Look, I'm sorry. I called you a kook. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was hilarious.
Good.
That was hilarious.
So good. And in the end, we got what we wanted, right? Lindsey Graham walking out of the Senate forever.
Holding on to Donnie's coattail.
We're getting them both out of here. I will tell you what.
Yes. And big thanks to Grace Nichols for their flawless impersonation of a brown genderqueer. as Lindsey Graham. I mean, it just seems so appropriate. And you can keep up with them on Instagram and Twitter at Tory2Grace.
That's the numeral 2.
Numeral 2.
Okay, now very, very exciting. We're actually going to get Brittany back in here for an update on our goal of what, Robert John?
$1,000. Give me those facts.
Hey, all right, Brittany.
Yo,
Hey, Brittany.
y'all,
What's up? What's up?
Y'all are doing great. I'm appreciating all the hoeing that is going down, all the Graham Crackin. This is fantastic. I'm loving it. So our goal, like you said earlier, is $1,000, but
Right.
reached $980 since we started.
What?
$980. We're not even an hour in. Crack more grams. Actually, yes.
Where them dollars at? Yes. Come through. Come through.
Crack those grams. So I think that we can hit that 1,500. I think we can hit 2K tonight.
All right. All right.
Yes.
We should.
All right.
I think we should go for it.
Closed mouth don't get fed. So let the world know what we want. Let the world know what we want.
Speaking of business.
Yes, drop it in the chat if you are with us in whatever way that means, whether that means making another donation, making a bigger donation, sharing out with your folks, or just literally dropping in the chat that people should donate to Song Power Pack and get us to what?
$2,000.
Yes.
$2,000.
Absolutely. Yeah, let us know how much you're pledging, so we can thank you, and let us know how you're pulling other people in. We'd love to see it.
That's awesome.
Yes, get it on the TikToks.
All right, y'all. Well, I guess I'll let you continue the hoeing and the hoe down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hoeing down.
Got more hoeing to do.
Whew, this is really exciting, Robert John. And I'll be honest, this whole event is doing so much for me. It's been I'm going to take that back. It's been a really rough week for a lot of us, on top of many other rough weeks. So just want to put it out there for everyone who is feeling full of grief, full of rage, full of many other nameable or unnameable things. Let's take advantage of this next performance from Nana Grizol, as well as all these upcoming performances, to let it out, whatever that means for you. And again, whether that's getting some movement, getting some healing, getting out some of that stuck energy, because these are not easy times, y'all, and we're with you. So yeah, passing it to Nana Grizol.
Come a little closer. All right, ready?
Imagine what's to come, not drop by definition, a future version of yourself, choosing your intention. Cracklin' radio. I got a mouth all full of answers, so I never leave anything. There's something I can see right through. You can fall in love, you can believe in justice, and the face so immature. Imagine what's to come, not trapped by definition, a future version of yourself, choosing your intention. Sweet one, don't you know that it's there? A light that shines because 1,000 times between blank and violet stare. Got something out of how you could have found. You're feeling hard and warm, concerned with the bitter strength and time.
Whoa!
Yes!
Not a Grizol. Wow.
That gave me so much. Imagine what's to come. Let's all take a moment to do that, because in addition to phone banking, in addition to canvassing, in addition to text banking, in addition to the other thing that is raising how much money?
$2,000.
In addition to
Where
raising
them dollars at?
$2,000, yes, we also need to imagine what's to come. So we would love, please drop into the chat the world that you want to see, the world that we're making through and beyond this work. All right, Robert John, tell us about where we can find Nana Grizol.
Yo, yeah. So Nana Grizol, you're all over the place. Where do I find Nana Grizol?
Maybe on Instagram?
On Instagram, yes, you are right. You
Yes,
are right. Do you have that
Nana-
information?
Yeah, Nana_Grizol.
please.
Indeed.
Yes.
And we are going to get another report from the field just telling us some more about how we're going to get out there and vote, why we're going to get out there and vote, what we need to make sure to do, et cetera, et cetera. So getting my fields buzz, let's bring in Jade.
Hello, everybody. Reporting from the field. Here I am on the sidewalk. I'm inside. It's nighttime. You know what I'm saying?
We know what you're saying, Jade.
the hell yeah, everybody. The comments are live. The buzz is real. And we're doing everything we possibly can to crack this Graham on every block, on every corner in South Carolina. I'm going to tell you right now, this incredible team is throwing everything we got at the wall. We got billboards up. Yes, we do. And they cost approximately $7,700. And we would love to put another one in the sky. You know what I'm saying? We got mailers sent to people's houses. We got, as Alon was sharing, canvassers putting on their masks, their face shields, their strong pants, and going out there and knocking doors. We got incredible members leading events, altar building, virtual block parties all across the state of South Carolina. We got people on these phones calling voters 3 times a week, everybody. We got text banks coming. We got swag. We got t-shirts. We got stickers. We're hoping for a sticker that's so big you can put it in your window, which I'm into.
Yes.
And so I'm like, where do you get that? You know what I'm saying? So we're doing everything we can to take Graham down. This year is the year he comes on home and he can go ahead and go fishing and work on his love life and stop coming for our communities or his own hypocrisy.
Indeed.
One thing that we need tonight is for every single person watching and listening to make sure you're registered to vote by going to vote.org. Earlier, I talked about LARPing a little bit, and in truth, I myself had to update my registration. And what I did when I had to do that was sat down at my computer, which I'm on right now. I typed into my web browser vote.org, which I originally thought was fake because it seems like somebody else would have had it, but is a real website. And that website led me to another link in which I then completed my updated voter registration. It even said to me on the website, everybody, this will take approximately 2 minutes, which I appreciated. It was sort of like being on hold and the robot lady telling you this will be about a 2 minute and 30-second wait. And that really manages your expectations. Do I need a snack right now? I don't know if I need a snack for this amount of weight, oh, look, there's a cracker. So apropos. Okay. So anyways, in literally 2 minutes, I updated my new address. I was privileged enough to have my ID, which is BS in this region that we need to have an ID to register to vote. But I did bring my ID with me and I typed in the little number and boom, just like that, I was on about my day. The important part, which I know y'all know, but just to restate, is that we say, make a plan, work your plan, check that your plan worked. So
one more time,
make a plan, work your plan, and then check that your plan worked. And so in this instance, I'm actually not done with the process because I got to check that my plan worked. So maybe I should have gotten a snack because I'm going to wait next few days, make sure I get that confirmation via email, via card, and then I will be registered to vote to defeat the right in this freaking region. It's time
Yes,
to crack
testify.
everybody. And so if you're watching right now and you feel moved by the incredible performances and the energy of Hannah Pepper and Robert John, can you throw $5, $10 on our efforts to crack Graham by visiting the link bit.ly/songpowerpack, I think it is. We would really love all the help we can get so we can take this MFer down.
Yes, Jade. And just for folks who might have joined on the call recently, how much in total are we trying to raise tonight?
Tonight, we're trying to raise $2,000, and I believe in us.
I believe in us too. And just to put it in perspective, how much does one of those billboards cost?
The billboards we have going now is $7,700. And we could do some more. As y'all know, the Supreme Court is in the balance. And Lindsey Graham's going to ride on his misogyny and loud face, red face, huffing and puffing as far as he can. So we could use some billboards to let people know what's going on.
For real. That's awesome.
Thank you so much, Jade. And thank you for that excellent organizing through the power of queer-ass storytelling, because I will tell you what, I will now never forget to make a plan, execute my plan, and make sure that my plan works.
Worked.
Exactly.
Is that it?
Yes.
Got it right.
Yes, stuck in the noggin. All right, anything else you got for us? Jade?
I love you both. And
I love you.
My little country song ready?
Yes.
Let's remember that song again. We're going to send him home, Lindsey Graham, to the place where he belongs, South Carolina. You motherfucking hypocrite. Come on home, Lindsey Graham.
Jade, can we do it one more time to give folks a chance to sing along to the live stream? Because I think it would feel so good.
Sure thing. R.I.P. in memory of our beloved John Denver. We got to send him home. Lindsey Graham, to the place where he belongs. South Carolina. You
motherfucking hypocrite.
Come on home. Lindsey Graham.
Yes, indeed. Yes, everyone.
Talent.
And if you are Lent, if you are inspired tonight to write your own song against Lindsey Graham or any of the rest of these terribles that we're getting out of office in November, please do share it on your social media or wherever and tag @SongPowerC4. All right, Jade, you got anything else for us? Okay, thank you.
Love you.
So much.
Wow. For real. Thank you, Jade. Again, comrade, compa, ride or die queer. Like, you just the best. Like, come through every time, 100%. 100%.
So real. So just in case anyone, if you've joined recently, if you need some more reminders about like why we really deeply, intensely need to send Lindsey Graham home, our next act from Pray for Triangle Zero is going to make that very clear. So give it up, y'all.
Yes.
One day you'll go the way of the dinosaur. for revolution for our cities and our people. I pray for the extinction.
Whoa. You can follow Pray for Triangle Zero on Instagram at Triangle Zero and on Bandcamp at pray4 triangle0.bandcamp.com. Whoa, Robert John, that was really trippy.
Yo, I think I got a contact high from watching it.
Whoa. Did you go on a trip, Robert John?
I went on a couple of ventures. Yeah, it was like this rainbow bridge with this unicorn, and it showed me like what liberation would look like, and all our beloved communities were frolicking in the fauna and flora, and we didn't have to worry about bullshit people like Graham or Trump. So yeah, it was a dope vision.
Wow.
Thank you.
What else was there? Do we have healthcare?
We had healthcare, free weed. We had affordable housing, we had a living wage, and we were free from fear. Didn't have to worry if somebody with a badge was going to take my life or my lover's life. So yeah, it was a place that is imaginative and a place that I want to go.
Yes, I want to go to that place.
Come on
a world where Black, brown, rural, LGBTQ, and working class people can live free from fear. Is that the world we're building?
Yes. That's the world that's coming through. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And that is coming through this work. And that is the world that y'all are building with your support tonight. And on that note, let's get Brittany back and hear how it's going.
Yeah.
And y'all can let us know in the chat what kind of world we're building together, because we want to hear it from y'all too.
Yes, most definitely.
Right, we're getting Brittany on, I think, or okay, yes, Alon. Let's hear from Alon actually, because I think we want to hear a little bit more about canvassing with our masks and our shields and our will to win.
Yes.
Hey, Alon.
Hey, Alon.
I'm in y'all's mood right now. I'm definitely in the trippy.
Ooh, yeah. Pray for Triangle Zero.
Okay.
I wanted to come on again just to say a little bit of what we have to work with. So, like all the things that we've been fundraising for have been so that we can do the work for Song Power and make sure Lindsey Graham loses. And so some of the things we've done so far is make our swag. This is mine.
Yes.
Robert John, do you have one yet?
I do not. Not a crack Graham.
I don't either. That's why I had to make this one.
You made that one.
But bye, LG.
I know Robert John has the Power Bottom of the South t-shirt, right?
Yes, Power Bottom of the Carolinas.
Oh, Power Bottom of the Carolinas. Thank you.
You don't know, now you know.
So we have those. We have a bunch of stickers that we're, sharing with people that we meet in the streets, because we want to make sure that we bring people in to learn about why we're taking out a white supremacist. right? We want to make sure that we're not just stopping at voting and that on November 2nd, we're actually connected enough to respond to whatever is going to happen, in my opinion. You know, I don't know. What do y'all think is going to happen?
I know we're going to fight like hell for the world that we want to see. That I know.
Word. And I know this isn't short term. We're here for the long term haul. We're here for liberation for all our people in our lifetime. And that doesn't stop at the ballot. Like Elan said, that is a tool as abolitionists for us to attack the system in all kind of directions. Like we want to, as HP said, we want to vision a world, a community that is for all of us, not segmented. And on the right, you can only bring part of yourself. You can't bring your whole self. Here, your whole self is honored.
Say that. And like, okay, well, and the other sticker that I have that I want to share with you all is this one. We're bringing down stone Confederate monuments. Now it's time to take down a flesh and blood symbol of the old supremacy, of the old Confederacy. So Lindsey Graham is a living monument. He's been in office for 17 years, and it's time that we topple him down.
Absolutely. Because I've heard y'all say, like, if we're taking down these symbols of white supremacy, we need to take down the people who continue to perpetuate it in our country and our government and literally wherever it lives. So that is something I know we're going to see in November, is that we're going to crack the F out of Lindsey Graham.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because we're ready. We're hungry. The streets are thirsty. People want this change. We're talking about revolution, and that's where we're at.
Yes.
It's time. I'm so excited.
Get turned.
Okay, so the last thing is that I really hope that we reach our goal of 2,000 because we are also hoping that folks who are living in South Carolina who need a gig right now to make it through, we have a paid position for canvassers who want to throw down in their neighborhoods. And so I invite everybody to sign up on the link here at bit.ly/let's throw down. I had to wait for it. And let us know that you want to canvass. It's a big commitment because we got to show up.
Right.
And it's worth it. It comes back to us. Like, we need to be connected in this time. When shit goes, left, like, we need to be talking to each other. So I really hope that some folks will try it and hit me up.
Absolutely.
Word. Wow, that was awesome.
Thank you so much, Elan. Yeah, and once again, like we've been doing all night, please do drop in the chat how you're getting down to crack Graham, how you're getting down to help us get to our goal of what now?
$2,000.
$2,000. And I think,
when I say crack, you say Graham. Crack.
Graham.
Crack.
Graham.
Crack.
Graham.
Yay.
Elan, will you do that one more time in case anyone on the live stream wasn't ready to like yell from their home? I'm sending a lot of love to my neighbors putting up with me right now.
Yeah, if you're home, it's over for your household.
Yes.
Everybody's gonna know about it.
When I say crack, you say Graham. Crack.
Graham.
Crack.
Graham.
Crack.
Graham.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think we're going to bring Brittany on now, too, to give us a little money update about that Graham Crackin money raising.
Okay. Where them dollars at? Bye, Elan. Thank you. That was awesome.
Thank you, Elan.
Yes.
Yo.
What's
up?
Hey,
Brittany. Welcome back.
Killing it. Thank you, Elan, with your glorious hair. I aspire. Y'all are killing it right now. Y'all, we are at $1,520.
Yay!
1520. Y'all are killing it.
All right.
Thank you. I saw people going down in the chat for the match. Like, match a buddy post. If you're dropping 5, ask somebody to match you 5. If you're dropping 25, ask somebody to match you 25.
Right.
Jillian. Thank you, Lisa McCusker. Freaking Zoe Ackerman, all the way from Connecticut. Y'all are killing it right now.
Thank
Yes.
you. For real.
Yes,
Come
thank
through.
you all for coming through. And just a reminder, you can share to your TikTok and your Insta stories and get your people to get us to our goal of what now?
$2,000.
Yes.
All right. Let's keep it going.
Yes, blow those stacks.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay. And Brittany, one last question before you go. How long can people continue to give for?
Good question.
Look, please, I'll say this. So this is a very important moment. We're trying to get our information out there in the midst of all of this disinformation to educate our people and get them to the polls and voting in their best interest. But we at Song also know this works to go beyond the election, right? We're building Song Power for the long haul. So yes, you can donate today, you can donate tomorrow, you can donate before the election, up to the election, and after the election. Come throw down with us, just like Alon was saying, like, this is one way we invite you into the work, but please come be a member, show up with us, throw down.
Right. Trust.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, speaking of throwing down, Jade talked to us a little bit earlier about checking our voter registration. And I think a lot of y'all are on this call because you are fired up and ready to vote Graham and other terribles like him out of office in November. And there's a really crucial thing that needs to happen in order to make that happen, because we know that the right is out here trying to suppress votes this year, trying to make it harder for folks to get their votes counted. So we're going to bring on a really crucial cameo from someone who has also been our amazing tech magician tonight, and that is Auburn, our communications coordinator, to talk about your voting plan. Welcome, Auburn. Yes.
Come through.
Hey, Auburn.
Come through.
Y'all got the energy going. Number one. Number two, I miss these Friday night activities pre-COVID, so thank you.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm the Song Power communications coordinator, and I'm here to let you know that the best way I can say this is that we ain't got time to play in 2020. This is not a time to play. We don't have time to go to the election on election day and just like wing it. No writing Harambe in. No choosing between the lesser evils. Okay, this is not the election for playing around. So like Jay, we're making plans. We're checking our plan, and then we're making sure that the plan work. So creating a voting plan is crucial just for getting it top of mind, just to know like, hey, I'm good for voting. First things first. You got to be registered. So just go and double check. Are you registered to vote? If you're in South Carolina, you can go to scvotes.org. If you're outside of South Carolina, vote411.org or vote.org are also great resources. After you register to vote, you need to decide what you're going to do about voting. Are you going to go in person? Are you going to go absentee? If you're outside, if your state has early voting, are you going to early vote? If you absentee, you need to look up in your state what the absentee rules are. Here in South Carolina, you have to have a witness sign your ballot and the envelope for it to be valid. So just making sure you know those details around voting absentee, making sure you have the right documents like your ID, making sure that you know where your polling place is. Don't just try and pull up on the day of, because they switch polling places, they close polling places. They're trying to do everything to keep you from voting. So make sure that you make your voting plan. You're checking your list. You're checking it twice because Song Powers don't know who was naughty or nice. Oh, wait, I can't.
Wait, Auburn, you got to give it to us again. You got to give it to us again. Please, give it to us again.
All right, check your list. Check it twice because Song Powers going to know who was naughty or nice. And you know,
okay,
naughty around here, but no, it's been nice this year because Lindsey got to go. If you haven't heard it yet, Lindsey Graham ain't shit. It will never be shit for South Carolina. You deserve so much better. And we here at South Power envision a South where we are free from fear, where we can organize, where we can have our progressive ideals, where we're pro-women, pro-black, pro-trans, pro-queer, pro-weed, pro-sex worker, pro all the good things and all the bad things that Republicans think are bad.
Say it.
We're hitting the streets. We're in the skies on billboards. We're in your mailboxes. We're going to be at your doors. And like they said, we need money. to make it happen.
Yes.
So please donate to us. We're trying to hit that $2,000 mark. Make sure you check out your voting plan. And I'm going to drop the tickers. Sorry to produce and talk at the same time. But I'm going to drop
Amazing.
so that you guys can get on here, pledge to vote against Lindsey Graham, and also create your own voting plan on our Unleash Power website. So
Awesome.
get out there and vote. Get out there and make your plan. Get out there and make some queer noise, make some gay noise, make some loud noise, make some black noise, rural noise, workers noise. We're going to the polls, and Lindsey Graham is going to be packing his bags. We can't wait for his retirement party. It's going to be
the fish fry.
So we can't wait. We're so glad that you guys are with us, supporting us, and being here with us. And let's keep it going. I'm gonna throw it back to y'all.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you,
Y'all,
Auburn.
Yes, thank you, Auburn. Can y'all give it up for Auburn? Literally, like mobilizing me out of my prefigurative, mobilizing me out the door if I weren't staying here to hang out with y'all at the hoedown, while also doing all the tech, making all these amazing graphics you're seeing. So seriously, Auburn, give it up. So cracking the gram.
Yes. Come through, Diva.
Yes,
Come through.
yes. Indeed. All right. So we want to just keep the fire going, keep us moving to this vision, this future that we're building together. And our next musician's just going to give a little more fuel to that fire. Please give it up for Lee Bains of Lee Bains and Glory Fires.
Yes.
Hey y'all, I'm Lee. Thanks to Song for having me, and so y'all for all the work that you do for people around the South, and here in particular for trying to get Jamie Harrison in the Senate and Lindsey Graham the hell out. I've been aware of y'all's work and trying to contribute in what ways I can since the night after Michael Brown was murdered in Ferguson, and seeing Mary Hooks speak in the streets of Atlanta. And what she said and what y'all's work exemplifies to me is this long line of liberation movements in the South. I think a lot of the people who organized and are participating in this event am a Southern cracker, descended from a long line of them. And what I've found in the study of Southern history and our Southern present moment is that the lives of working Southern crackers have always been bound up with the lives of our Black brothers and sisters and our immigrant brothers and sisters, and that when we are able to get behind and fight for those who are targets of white supremacy and labor exploitation and xenophobia and patriarchy, then we're actually supporting ourselves and the potentials for our own lives and power as well. So I want to thank y'all for doing the work you're doing. And this is a song about that, about the need for all of us to subvert white supremacy for the sake of liberation and freedom, because if we ain't all free, ain't none of us free.
There we sat, fluorescent halos, the tiny flowering redemption of sharecroppers and miners and slaves. Up to our class, beneath the TV, the flag and the cross. Our originality twangs and draws, birthmarks to be scrubbed away. I don't wanna be a whitewash. I don't wanna be nobody. I don't wanna be from no place. I wanna be, I don't wanna be a whitewash. I don't wanna be an absence. Don't its own home of souls forced west. Landlord who sell Miss Glenn's lease to continental cafes and unblinking empire. Pulling the scrabble red clay from those who loved her through the worst, who loved her best. And I don't wanna be a blind one. I don't wanna love our memory. Don't wanna fortify a colony. I don't wanna be, yeah, I don't wanna be a blind one. I don't want power over anybody. Don't want dominion over any place. I don't wanna be. Floating above your scrapped together smoker. Hazy little yard on the sleepy east side. The blue strands of smoke at everybody passing. You're singing as if heaven is other folks. You might sell on a book, set in the boutiques, some Blanche Borough. In the sterile phantom coat of a mobile modern skinny shining heel free. You belong to the free state of Winston. For Pines Creek in your words, high and lonesome. They say, I got a people and a history and a place bearing down on me. And I don't wanna be a blind wash, turning places into sets, turning people into objects. I don't wanna be, yeah, I don't wanna be a blind wash. I don't want power over anybody. Don't want dominion over any place. I don't wanna be, yeah, I don't wanna be a blind one. 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 Thanks, y'all. Power to the people.
Yes, power to the
Yes,
people.
power to the people indeed. Ooh,
Mm.
speak that truth, Lee Bains. Wow. Yeah. Lee Bains talking about not wanting to be a whitewash. I've definitely felt that way as a white person. So, hey, other white people, let's not be whitewashes. Let's organize and mobilize and get our people to get Graham out of office, to break the power of the right across the South and organize towards a South Carolina and a world where Black, brown, rural, LGBTQ, and working class people can live free from fear.
Yes, speak.
All right. Yeah. So we want you to phone bank, to text bank, to give your money today to help us get to our goal of
$2,000. Yes.
Yes.
And I
yes.
also wanted to touch on what Lee's song really represented to me was about a sense of reconciliation. And then about how our spiritual work is all interconnected in our physical and our political and our social work. Like regardless of what oppressions have been put on us, whether we're in open fields or in cathedrals, whether we're in prison yard cells or at block parties, we've always raised our hands in celebration. We've always come together as a community and as a people to support each other. And in this time, it's paramount. Like we are in this fight together. And, you know, when it comes to our multiracial work, it's imperative. We are all in this together. We are doing this together. And Liberation is tied in with you and with me, with my sisters and my brothers and my trans folk and my non-binary folk. All of our lives are tied, interlocked and together. We're a tapestry. We're woven together. And I'm just glad that we have these whole activities for us to show and showcase that love. So yeah, I really big ups to Lee. That was a really dope song.
Yes. Move us, Robert John, move us. And we have one more song tonight, and I think it's one that y'all are really going to love. It's a standard in this work, sung by a really talented musician, H.C. McEntire. And I would love to invite y'all, while this last song plays, to, I think what's something that really came up for me when you were speaking, Robert John, is like, we're here doing electoral work, and we're moving real material change in the world, and it's heart work and it's spirit work. And I've definitely been feeling both of those things tonight. So if y'all could drop, y'all been so loving and active in the chat on the live stream. If y'all could drop like one or two things or one thing that you're taking with you into this next stretch of our work together, this next stretch of our movement together. If you could drop that into the chat, and then before we close, maybe we'll read some of those aloud and be with each other in that way. So yeah, pass it to H.C. McEntire. Take us home.
Yes.
Wish I knew how it would feel to be free. Wish I could break all the chains holding me. Wish I could say all the things I could say. Sing loud, sing please. The whole world. Wish I could share all the love that's in my heart. Remove all the bars, keep us apart. Wish you could know what it means. You'd see and agree that the person should be free. Wish I could give all I'm longing to give. Wish I could live like I'm longing to live. Wish I could do all the things I can't do. Though it's way overdue, I'd be starting anew. Well, I wish I could be like a bird in the sky. How sweet it would be if I found I could fly. I'd soar to the sun, look down at the sea, and I'd sing, 'cause I know I'd sing 'cause I know as soon as I know what it is to be free.
Thanks, y'all. I'm H.C. McEntire, and really happy to support Song Power in their campaign to crack Graham. As someone who grew up on the border in North and South Carolina, it means a lot to participate politically with you all, and the song that I sang was I Wish I Could Be Free, most made famous by Nina Simone, who lived also just across the border in Cheyenne, North Carolina. All right, stay strong, South Carolina.
Yes, HC. Yes, that was awesome. That was
So
awesome.
beautiful, so beautiful. And thank you for lifting up Nina Simone and the rich history of singing the world that we want to bring into existence.
Most definitely. Most
Y'all-
definitely.
Yeah, y'all can follow HC McEntire at HC_music or at hcmcintyre.com. She's got a great new album out called Eno Axis. Oh, I think I also forgot to share Lee Bains's
Oh yeah.
info, which is Lee Bains and the Glory Fires on Instagram and on all the places that you can find the music.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I did want to say that we've
Yeah.
got some chat that is percolating, and I wanted to read off some of the things that people have said. Don't be a whitewasher, be a graham cracker. Somebody else envisioned hope, envisioning a better world and fighting for it.
yes, indeed. And then we got a few bottles of whiskey, my wife, and lots of hope for the South.
Yes.
What do we got?
It says, we also have, it's so nice to be with all of y'all doing this work together and be reminded that while some of us may be isolated for whatever reasons, we are together and we are strong. That's dope. That's beautiful.
Yes, indeed. Whew, gotta remember that.
Yes. And also, I want to lift up everybody that donated, everybody that's signing up to throw down with us, everybody that wants to continue this conversation and wants to look forward to liberation. Like, thank y'all for coming through. Thank you for participating. Like, this is real. This is real. And that's awesome.
Yes, and it's not too late to give. So
It's never too
please
late.
It's never too late to give. It's bit.ly/song power pack. Just want to read another one of these quotes. I'm taking strength from the love that brings us together.